Hey guys, all V6 stuff here, bringing you another video, and today I'm going to be doing the point of view episode 2. It hasn't been a month, clearly, but yeah, I didn't carry on that series. Sorry about the wait. That was actually my most viewed video, but instead of carrying it on with It's Darren today, it's going to be with V6 Switchz. Say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys? V6 Switchz here. Some of you actually might have seen me with all that 360 stuff in one of his other videos. It was actually a dual commentary that we did together about a week or two back, but yeah, so you might already know me. And if you don't, what's going on?
Alright, well, today we're going to be talking about two subjects, which are recording softwares and capture cards. And are you going to start off first, or me?
Well, it's up to you, because I'm going to actually be talking more about sort of the statistics or whatever of the editing software and stuff such as Sony Vegas, which is the most known one. He's going to be talking about capture card devices like HD PVR, Dazzle, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, if you want, you can start off. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I'll start first with an HD PVR. That is the best. It's about $200, right?
About that. It all depends also on what you get, like, custom, because you can actually get, this might sound weird because HD PVR is in HD, but you can get, like, better quality, a little bit better quality than 720, even though, like, it's hard to explain, but you can pretty much get high definition cables to make it a tiny bit better than 720 without going the whole, mile and getting
9 yards.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards and get the next better HD PVR.
All right, so yeah, if you have an HD PVR, what is it like? What's a Hauppauge? Yeah.
Hauppauge.
I recommend using Sony Vegas for your editing / rendering.
Or Adobe too. Adobe's pretty
Adobe's
good. That's
pretty
what
good.
I actually use because
Adobe
Sony Vegas is only $400. Yeah.
Well,
don't have that laying around.
Not telling you guys to do this or anything. I cracked it. Okay, yeah.
Keygen.
Well, anyway, so yeah, it automatically records in HD or 720p, but if you render it, you can make it to 1080p, which will be better than Dazzle 1080p.
The main thing about that is if you have a 720 HD PVR and you try to make it if you try to make your video quality better by putting in 1080 pixels instead of 720 into the editing software, it's not going to be able to understand that you're trying to make it better because the HD PVR is only 720 and it'll pretty much look like crap.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Thanks for the tip.
Just to let you guys know in case you try that or whatever. But so the next one's the Dazzle, I believe, right?
Yep. So yeah, I actually use a Dazzle. I've been trying to find the best render settings. It's a DVC 100. It records. It's like the best Dazzle you can get. It's like an HD PVR,
just a little bit less.
Like off steroids.
Yeah, pretty much. HD PVR is the best.
It's got the shortened testicles.
I guess if you want to use that expression.
Yeah. So basically, Dazzle's it's for a beginner. I don't know. I'm
a beginner too, but I use an HD PVR just because I'm not cool.
And I got mine for cheap, used by my friend. Like, he used it a few times, and
yeah,
I just decided to take it.
He has the better version of one. There's actually a upgraded version. There's a white and a black one, and on the screen you'll see.
And there's also a red one, but we didn't show that one.
Yeah, but on the screen you'll see obviously the black one, but that's the better of the.
Of the 4, I think, or 3.
3. I think it's 3, right?
Yeah, I think
Pretty sure it's 3. If it's 4, then I don't know. The last one's like an alien version.
Yeah, it's like an alien version. Yeah,
pretty fresh, a lime green one.
So, lime green. Yeah. So anyway, Pinnacle Studio is what comes with the Dazzle. I use Pinnacle Studio 15 Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Edition, basically what it does is it gives you extra effects and so on, yeah. But so I recommend a Dazzle if it's your first YouTube account and you've only been doing it for about 2 months. You want to do you want to have some videos on your channel like me. I'm not all out uploading every day like V6 Switchz here. Doesn't get enough credit for it. She should because he puts a lot of work onto it.
It's all good. That's another thing. This doesn't really have to do with the podcast or anything or point of view, but I think people don't give editors enough credit for, like, I'm not an editor myself. I mainly make videos, but I do edit. And even what I do just takes a really long time. So I think people should give editors more credit than they
Who
actually
was
do.
that guy with that super like?
Oh, Medifrags. Yeah, he's actually the editor for Zergriz, and he's really, really good. Like,
It was insane. I watched it and I like needed a new underwear. Like, just putting that out there, guys.
But there's also another capture card, believe it or not, because the Dazzle and the HDP VR are just the common ones that everybody knows about. But there's also one called the Roxio.
Game capture.
Yep.
It's also for PC too, by the way. A lot of people, it's $40 for PC, $80 for Xbox. Or, I don't know if it records PlayStation. I think it does.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, because there wouldn't be like, oh,
it's like racist almost.
Yeah, we're gonna just record Xbox and PC, but PS3 just no, not gonna do that.
Well, it's the Roxio is complete different software for a computer.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what exactly runs that. But this is sort of if you guys don't really, I don't know. It's like not as well known brand, but it doesn't mean
it's better than a Dazzle, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's not as well known.
It's like in the middle
Dazzle,
of
It's sort of like you don't want to go the whole, whatever expression.
9 yards.
No, left testicle or something. Whatever
he
said.
Oh.
Something like that.
Shortening
whatever he
of
said.
testicles.
You don't want to go all the way to an HD PVR because you're not ready for that. But you want to get a little bit better than your Dazzle quality. You might buy a Roxio, and they're actually pretty good, and they look pretty fresh, as you'll see on the screen, obviously.
Yeah. So those are my 3 that I wanted to talk about for capture cards. I hope you guys enjoyed my segment of this video. I'll be interrupting Zachary while he's talking because I know some things that he probably doesn't know about recording software. So I'm going to pass it on to him.
Alright, so pretty much they all come down to 4 major editing softwares. And the first one would be Pinnacle Studio thing, whatever you want to call it, Pinnacle.
The best ones are from 12 to like 18, by the way, guys.
So pretty much this is the best compatible with a Dazzle, and I'm pretty sure it does work with an HD PVR. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I don't know. We haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, because that's not what I use for the editing software, like I already told you. But I'm pretty sure it works with the Dazzle. It's pretty decent. I mean, you can change a lot of things to make the video quality better if you mess around with it or whatever, look up tutorials.
Yeah, guys, please leave in the comments what you think I should do for render settings on Pinnacle Studio 15, because I'm really trying to get my quality a lot better.
It's still pretty decent, though.
Not really.
Well, it's better than nothing. But I don't really like Pinnacle that much. I mean, I guess it's alright. It's a basic editing software, pretty much is what it all comes down to. It's not like if you want to make really cool stuff like, I don't know, FaZe does or whatever, or like the person that we mentioned before, Medifrags or Grizz's editor.
This is just a basic.
It's pretty much just putting videos together. You're not going to get any of those cool After Effects or anything, or 3D animation with the Dazzle thing, the Pinnacle. Sorry about that. But,
yeah, that's fine.
So, you're not going to get anything good with that. Now, if you do want to go up to actually making cool stuff like that, there's actually a program. There's actually a couple programs. And the first one that I want to mention actually would be After Effects. Now, as you obviously see on the screen, After Effects is an Adobe program. And I'm actually using Adobe Pro CS5 right now. And there's actually a couple different versions of Adobe. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. There's different things, sort of. There's Adobe Elements Premiere, and then there's also Adobe Pro, which is what I'm using right now, CS5. Then there's Adobe After Effects, CS5. Now, CS5 is pretty much the newest, best version out there. And for the After Effects on Adobe Pro CS5, pretty much what you can do is make all that nice 3D animation and stuff, and all that stuff that FaZe does and all those really good editors. But along with that, you can also have 2 other very similar programs, and those would be Cinema 4D, and it would also be Sony Vegas. Now with Sony Vegas, I really like that a lot because you can do the stuff that you can do with the After Effects.
And Pinnacle. Pinnacle and Sony Vegas are almost the same. Like, it's got it's similar storyboard thing. Like, how you place your segments down. it's almost the same thing. It's got like the sound under it. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, exactly. But the really nice thing about Sony Vegas is it does all that fancy stuff that Cinema 4D does, along with the, like he said, the Pinnacle. So it's pretty much if you want to have a really nice editing software, if you are into all that like high quality, fancy schmancy, dazzle, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. If you're into all cool editing stuff like I am.
Just a like heads up here, guys. If you're gonna get Cinema 4D, it's $4,000.
Yeah, so
I cracked that too. I spent
$4,000,
about
that's
five
easy.
5 hours trying to figure this out. This is the most complicated program I've ever used in my
Yeah,
life.
it's very similar to Sony Vegas.
No,
Yeah, it is.
it's like
Yes, it is.
it has like a bunch of different structures. Like you have to like line it up and you have to type in all your angle stuff.
Yeah, you have to
And
do that
it's
with
hard to
Sony,
get
too.
it's hard to get through all of, like there's so many like different areas that you can go to. It's like almost it's scary, man.
It's like I'm tripping out, man.
Yeah, Sony Vegas was like 10 times easier for me to use.
I don't know. Cinema's, yeah, it's pretty hard. I don't know. It's difficult, but I don't know. Sony Vegas is pretty good if you want something that is really cheap. It's only like $900. Just find that on the ground all the time. No, but honestly, it's really good if you're into all the editing stuff and you want to make good videos along with a little bit of editing. Not go that far into 4D animations. But the last one is also After Effects.
Oh, we already talked about that, Zachary.
Oh, wait, no. Lost my train of thought there. I'm sorry. It's late at night. It's really actually late at night, sort of. It's like, what, 1? What time is it? 1 o'clock, I think? No, I don't know. It's late. It's late. Who cares what time it is? But, so, those are the main editing softwares that I recommend. And, if you really know what you're doing, go for the Cinema 4D. Because you'll have the coolest outcome with that. But you would also have to at least have, like, I don't know, some other basic, simple editing software to put it into if you want to make a video too. So
You also need to have a pretty decent computer to run Cinema 4D.
yeah, you can't.
That is
have
a high-powered program.
You can't just be like, oh, look, I found this hereby
This
computer.
dinosaur.
I found this dinosaur computer in a trash can, and I proclaim it mine. And let's go use Cinema 4D.
Oh.
But
That's why this computer is crap.
Yeah. What?
Just playing.
You better be playing. You'll get lit up, nigga. Sorry if that offended anyone. It's all good, I think. But, so, that's pretty much our intakes on this stuff. Like, the editing software and the capture cards. And, I don't know, it's a pretty interesting topic. I've heard a lot of people
Oh, yeah, and
discuss.
guys, don't walk into, like, Best Buy or GameStop asking for a capture card. They're going to think you're really dumb. It's actually a capture cable. So...
people call it capture cards, though.
I don't know where that nickname came from, but
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching. All that 360 stuff is gonna leave here. Say bye, Zach.
Alright, deuces, guys. Hope you have a good rest of the night or day or afternoon or whatever. Whenever you're watching this, just have a good life.
Yeah. Bye.
So, peace.
See you next time.